Good evening. Today I'll be presenting on what an AZ is. And for my audience today, I have Tyler Sexton, Justin Grimes, and Octavius Wallace, and my camera recorder, Dave. Has the idea of having a manual to fix an entire aircraft on your own by your side sound. I am AZ3 Aviation Warfare George Harris, and that is one of the many things of what I'm capable of as being an Aviation Maintenance Administration Man, or AZ for short. I've been in the Navy for a little over 4 years. I'm a couple months over when I promised myself I would get out, but things change with time. In my time, I have been an Aviation Maintenance Administration Man for 2 years, and out of those 2 years, I get the question all the time as to what is an AZ. No one ever seems to know or has even heard of one. Instead of explaining the list of things we're capable of, because we're not bound to just one line of work, I say AZs are paper pushers and leave it at that. But we are indeed more. We keep track of what maintenance an aircraft is requiring. We order anything from the screw to the entire engine for a fighter jet. We modernize publications to ensure our people are fixing and or modernizing the aircraft being worked on to meet the Navy's needs. We log the flight hours of how long an aircraft has been in the air and how long an engine has been active. The list continues. Maybe not for much longer, but it does go on. That is just what I've seen or done with my 2 years of being an AZ. The main job I have right now is keeping an aircraft and aviation equipment in the top working order. I download publications to ensure they're applied to the proper people with the correct clearance and that are approved for working on the aircraft, and or to make sure that gear and the task at hand is complete to the best of its ability. To make sure us AZs are following the proper guidelines and procedures and keeping our integrity in check, we follow the AZ Bible, otherwise known as the Naval Aviation Maintenance Program, or NAMP for short. The NAMP is a huge naval instruction on how to do my job. If there were ever any questions on how to complete a task, I don't have to guess. I would just stop, open up the AZ Bible, flip through a couple pages, and I have my answer. We also run on a system called Naval Aviation Logistics Command Management Information System, or NACOMAS for short. NACOMAS is a system that helps us keep track of what parts we may have at the command, what status an aircraft or parts are in, etc. Some other really important system databases AZs use are UMA and ALICE. They are systems that go deeper into detail of what a status part is in or what we transfer to other AZs. ALICE, in my opinion, is the most difficult to learn. There are many different tabs to go through. UMA and ALICE are technically the same system, just built differently. The reason there are two separate ones is because ALICE is all F-35 based. Lockheed Martin feels they need their own system for one specific aircraft, and with the Navy using a Lockheed vehicle, part of the agreement was to only work with their equipment for the F-35s. AZs also ensure maintenance activities are running as efficiently as possible. We have to make sure we meet the proper timelines and getting updates and repairs to aircraft and gear. We have what we call PRIZE. It's short for priority. We set the priority each task should have, with 1 being the highest that needs to be done immediately, and 3 the lowest, meaning they can get it done when they feel like it because it's not as big as a concern of what needs to get done with the time allotted. For engines, we have logbooks in case the system were to ever go down. We have it all on paper. We have the status of the engine, what needs to be done to it, and what all has to be done, what all has been done in the past. In the AZ realm, we call this contingency mode. That is when everything begins to get documented on paper until we get everything up and running again and get power coming. AZ's job is all mental based. It is really easy job once you learn it, but it's also a very tedious one. You have to be able to work close and well with others and to be able to work overtime because the Navy will always need you no matter the time of day. At all hours, there's an AZ awake doing the work others cannot sit through for hours on end. There will never be a time we cannot get the job done. Just know we're called AZs because we have everything the Navy needs from A through Z.